Today we're going to focus on characters in our reading. Understanding what the characters are like, who they are, is a very important part of the comprehension, which means understanding what we're reading about. So this book is called Going to the Firehouse by Mercer Mayer, one of my favorites from when I was a kid. So while I'm reading, I want you to think about who the main characters might be. And now the main characters are the people that the book is mostly about. Sometimes we have supporting characters and smaller characters, but the main character is the one that's mostly about. Here's the title page, Going to the Firehouse. Today, my class is going to the firehouse. I dress like a fireman. Time to fight a fire. Do you think he's going to have fun? I think he might have fun. This is Fireman Joe. This is his dog, Sparky. Sparky is a fire dog. So far we've already met a couple of characters. The first one we got with a name was Fireman Joe. So sometimes knowing a name can be an interesting part or a clue. That character could be important. Fireman Joe has boots, he has a jacket, and he has a helmet. I have boots, I have a jacket, I do not have a helmet. Wow, Joe slides down the pole. Sparky howls, "Ow!" That is what he does when there is a fire. So do you guys think there's a fire right now? I think because if I'm looking at the smiles on their faces, he's just probably showing them about the pole. Sometimes the pictures can tell you a lot about the story. We see a fire truck. It is big. It is red. It has hoses and a ladder. Have you guys ever seen a fire truck before? I know I can hear them sometimes. I don't see them very often though. Joe checks the hoses. He lets me help. Whoosh goes the water. This hose is working fine. How does that bird look like he likes it? He looks a little nervous, doesn't he? Joe checks the ladder. He goes up and up. He is in the sky. Hello, Fireman Joe. Joe checks the siren. It goes ooh-ee-oo. The siren is very loud. I cover my ears. So far, I think the one we've read the most about is Fireman Joe. There's also a little critter there too. Joe tells us about fires. He tells us smoke goes up. When smoke goes up, we must go down to the floor. I get on the floor. Joe tells us what to do if we are on fire. Stop, drop, and roll. I stop, drop, and roll. Just like when we have fire drills at our school, we practice in case of an emergency. Fireman Joe smiles. He has a surprise. He reaches into his truck. Oh, helmets for everyone! How do you think little Critter's feeling right now? He looks pretty happy to me. Look at that smile on his face. And remember earlier he said he didn't have a helmet. So now he has his very own helmet. I put on my helmet. Joe tells me I will be a good fireman one day. Do any of you guys want to be firemen when you grow up? That's a very, very important job. It's a community helper that we need to keep us safe. Ding, ding, ding goes the fire alarm. I wave goodbye to Fireman Joe. I wave goodbye to Sparky. Time to fight a fire. So that was the end of their field trip because they got a real fire they had to go to. Fireman Joe is ready to go. Sparky is too. So let's see if we think about that. Who was the main character in that book? Just about every page I look at and all the words were like it talked a lot about Fireman Joe. So we're going to make him our main character. So our main character, and it's a capital because it's his name, Fireman and capital Joe. That's our main character. Now I want you guys to think of some things that describe Fireman Joe. What kind of a guy is he? So what's a word we could think to describe him? Do you guys think he's brave? He's a fireman. So let's say he's brave. And then he was showing all the little kids, all his fire station. Do you think he's kind? Was he showing everybody being kind? I think he's very kind. Now, if he's going to put out fires and carry those big hoses, he's probably pretty strong. Brave, strong. Let's see, is there anything else we can think about him? Let's try and think of one more. Ooh, I have a good one. Is he helpful? Yeah, he's very helpful. If somebody has a problem, he'll be there to help you. So helpful. So our main character, Fireman Joe, is very brave. He's kind, he's strong, and he's helpful. And those are words we can always use to describe him. So when you guys are reading at home, think about the main characters in your book and you can think of words that can describe them. See you later.